Hello and welcome to another episode of Gaming with the Wookie. Now, basically, the only reason I'm not recording my face at the moment is because I'm quickly doing this quickly intro bit to show you guys how to, as you can probably tell already by the name of the video, how to make your own lightsaber. Yes, I am making my own lightsaber in this video. I'm just going to show you how to do the wiring. You get to see what it looks like once it's complete. I'm going to I'm going to let the video after this explain what I'm exactly doing, and then I'm going to get back to narrating the rest of it because to be honest, I don't like the way I've put it all out. I could also make it a lot shorter because at the moment, looking at it right now, it's about 50 minutes long and I don't want that. So, I'm going to cut to the video. I'm going to let you guys enjoy it. So, have fun and keep watching. Since I've been away, I've been a bit of a project because I couldn't do the recording for YouTube, and I started making a project which only a few people actually know about that watch my channel. I've got a few friends that know, a few people that I know where I live. They know about it, and it wasn't until a couple of days ago I made it complete. And all I got to do now is just do the wiring. That's it. And that's what I'm going to show you guys. So, yes, I have built my own lightsaber. There you go. It is oak, proper oak, and then there's bits of brass up here, leather, another bit of brass down here. Polycarbonate tubing. Most of this stuff, including the polycarbonate tubing, the switches, and all the electronics, not the wiring, but all the electronics that's going inside it, right, they all came from sabres. I'm going to leave a link in the description, so if you guys are interested in making your own lightsaber, you can just click on this link, flick through all the stuff, because all the other sites I've been looking through, everywhere's really, really expensive for parts, and they're all mostly in America. And I didn't want to wait so long for the parts to come in through shipping and sort of custom go through it. Hang on, looks like bomb parts here. Nah, so I wanted them all come all the way from the UK. So yes, I'm gonna quickly show you how to do wiring up if you wanted to make your own, right? But KR Sabres, he's got a fantastic video where he talks about wiring up and that. So I kind of followed some of the stuff he's done. But with the LEDs that I'm using on mine are completely different to the one he's using in the video. So I'm going to try and show you how to wire up this particular LED. Right, so I'm going to have to take it apart, which is an absolute shame. Right, and I'm going to show you how it all goes together. Right, so undo this brass bit up here. Slide him out. Right, and he partially holds in the blade, as you can see, it's a little bit loose. I'll pull out this pin. Don't know if you can see that. It is a pin that I have put in. I've drilled all the way through this wood and then into the polycarbonate. So, take him out if it would be nice. Oh, whoops. I think I lost him. And take out him. I've had to wrap on here. Oh, it's come off. I'll put on some new stuff in a bit. But that's just better plumber's tape. Try and hold it in because I made this hole itself a little bit too big. And yeah, you can see there's an LED in there, so it will actually light up. Right, put him down there. Oh, there's the pin. Don't want to lose that, otherwise I won't be able to put it all back together again. Right. Right. And this is my LED. I'm not going to show you exactly what colour it is yet, until it's all wired up and everything. I haven't got a battery yet, but I do hope a AA battery. No, it doesn't. Damn it. I was going to try and see if I could put a AA battery in there. No, but the battery that goes in here, well, I'm going to have to cut this and then sort of wait for the battery to come in and then continue the rest of it. But, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for that to come in to finish off the rest of this video so you know exactly what colour it is. So anyway, quickly undo that. Pop up the LED. Might just leave him in there so you don't get lost. Right. That's the LED. And how well you can see. It's a little bit bright on my light, but it's a triple LED. It'll hopefully make it really, really bright. So I'll put them in this bag so I don't lose all the parts. And also there's a switch here. That'll just pop straight out. Now, here I am sort of narrating this whole thing. I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to need. As you can see, you're going to need some solder. You're going to need some wire. To be honest, I can't remember what one it was. I'll have to put a link in the description which one it was and where I got it from on Amazon. Just standard black and red wire. You're also going to need a double-sided thermal insulating sticker. I can't remember exactly the name it is, but this basically goes on the back of the LED, which, because the LED does get really, really hot, so it insulates it, and when it's stuck to this brass piece, I just had my hand there, it's basically, it transfers all the heat away from the LED into that brass piece there. When stuck together, it's very, very hard to undo then. Then the plastic piece inside here, which I think I'm putting out, yeah, I'm putting it out, it increases the brightness of the LEDs, so it's basically, it goes straight up the polycarbonate tubing very, very well. Also, as you can see, you also need a battery holder. You're also going to need a resistor and a switch. And once you've got all them pieces, you're able to make your own. Other tools you're going to need are wire strippers and a soldering iron. Got there in the end. Yeah, you can need a soldering iron so you can solder all the pieces, like the battery compartment and all the LEDs to the wiring. This bit here, I did mess up in the video, so I did try and sort that out. You'll see that. I'll probably take that bit out and I'll show you what's it now. This is a 3 LED, well, basically a tri LED with 3 LEDs, and they're all wired up. It's quite a difficult one for me to do because I did try and put up in a way that it would run in series, but sadly there wasn't enough power from the battery itself to actually go straight through. You can see that there's 3 and the way it's wired up. I did have a hard time trying to do it, but I managed to find a way of doing it. But by doing it in parallel, so I had to split the wire. I'll show you that bit in a sec, but I had to do it all in parallel. So I had to split it after the resistor, which you guys will see in a bit, and it splits off into it splits off into 2, and that way it can still run all 3 LEDs. It's quite a weird set up this particular LED, but I'll see if I can quickly find this bit now. Right, here I am sorting out the solder for this particular LED, sort of wiring it all up. If I can throw in an image of how to solder this one correctly and throw it into this video before I upload it, I will try. But it's when you're working stuff like this, especially when you haven't done electronics since school, you do forget a lot of things, and I did certainly forget quite a bit, I will admit, and well, pretty much the whole thing when building a lightsaber is trial and error. If you can build one, I'd say do it. So it's a load of fun. I did thoroughly enjoy making my one, and yeah, it was worth it. It cost in total, in parts, including all the bits for the hilt itself, it cost over just over 100, which I don't think is actually too bad. For some reason, you can see there, it didn't stick, so I had to reheat the solder, stick the wire back on, and give it another go. So yeah, but like I said, it's trial and error. You may make mistakes, though it's. I think everyone's of the saber makers have all made mistakes when building lightsabers previously, especially when they started off. It happens to everyone. Right now, I'm going to show you. It's actually a better view from all the others. I'll try and pause it, and so you can see how it's all wired up and all the little bits, so you can actually see what it all looks like. And right, since I couldn't find where I put the black wire, it's just a stupid little thing. I'm going to have to place one strip of black wire with a bit of red. But what I've done, right, because I did have a loop to cover these two, so it went from, so it did these two here, and that one here. Well, you can see, I might quickly move so you can see better. Here we go. Right. Well, maybe not. Still a bit bright, but I think that's because of the screen. But here, you can see where one was. There was another one next to it, and there's a loop. And I made it into like a series. So these two lit up, and then once they finished the connection, it then went to this one. But yeah, it didn't work. So, as you can see, I've already put that particular one through. That's one end, that's the other end here. I'm gonna stick him so he connects to this one here. And then he's gonna be connected to the resistor up here, which is to the other end. Yes, I know it looks, well, what's it, because I've had to, it's not clean, right? It's me. Yeah, this one's gonna connect here. Alright. So it splits off from the resistor and goes to two different LEDs, which will use more power. Yes, I know. I know what you're thinking. How come you change it to this view rather than sort of record the whole entire video like this? Well, I wanted you guys could see exactly what I was doing. And yeah, once I've finished this bit, it's gonna go back. So you'll be able to tell the difference, alright? See, I need another strip, but because I lost the black, I'm going to have to cut this one. Yes, I don't normally keep tools in my chair, but it's so I know where they are, and so I don't lose them. Let me try and poke him through. Oh, he's kind of stuck. If I poke him through this one, I should be able to poke him through the other one. In theory. It's the same size hole. There we go, there's a little opening here. There we go. There we go. Right, it's a bit of a squeeze, but he's through. So, he's going to connect to this side one here. But if I try to stick him straight on. Right, that's him proper stuck there. Right, I'm going to get my soldering iron. Right. Now, put him through a tad. There we go. Right. Got. Yes, I know. It's only a tiny piece. He fell off. Do you want to screw it up? Bring out a new piece. So I don't burn me blooming self. Right. Right, he's connected. Sniff off a little bit of excess. It's excess wire on here. It's a bit of a nasty weather today. So, all I'm going to do, rather than sort of just show you the moment what it looks like outside twisting around, I'm going to sort of put the laptop on my bed, turn the light off, and I'm going to turn it on. That's all I'm going to do. So, I can connect the two red ones together. I was watching a video earlier today and I've got it stuck in my head. It's the Bad Lip Reading. It's a Star Wars version. I've got some of the songs stuck in my head. So if I do suddenly start going into song and dance, I do apologise. I might just twist these together. Yeah, we'll wrap up these connections afterwards. Right. Let's go back to the main video, shall we? Now, I'm going back into what's it? Just want to say thank you, Khal, for helping me out. And if you are watching, let me know if I did make any mistakes at all while doing this. But yeah, right now I'm attaching the resistor, which you guys already saw. Oh, didn't notice that bit. Attaching the resistor onto the LED, which goes onto the positive side, as it restricts the amount of power that goes to it. So if there's too much power that goes into the LED, it's not going to. I think that's what it is. I think it's a resistor restricts If I've got it wrong, let me know down in the comments below. It's been a while since I've done any electronics. Um, all I can remember, it goes on to the positive side, does something to help electronics on the um, like well, I just know it sort of goes before main electrics. So anyway, you can see it's all connected, and then after that I'll have to put another positive on the other end of that, which should hopefully, yeah, it does. It goes to the main switch, which you use to turn on and off the lightsaber. It is a clicky switch rather than being a standard, what you'd see on normal lightsabers, where it's a momentary switch, where if I did it on this one, I have to hold the button in for it to actually work, and then as soon as I take my thumb off, it'd turn off. And I didn't really want that. I wanted one where I could just click it, mess around with it, throw it up in the air, and yeah. But yeah, I managed to get that all rigged up. I had to use some weight for it to actually stay in place. Yes, as you can see, I'm putting on the battery box. Trying to figure out which one was positive and which one was negative. It does matter which way it goes, because the batteries inside that go into them are not usual AA, AAA, whatever batteries. They are basically the vape batteries you can buy from vaping shops. I bought mine off Amazon, so I'll put in the details. I'll put in the down in the description a list of exactly what parts you'll need, so you are able to purchase them. Though if you do go onto Chaos Sabres, they do have the batteries in stock, but you might have to inbox them for the battery. As you can see, I'm pushing all the wires deep down inside, so I'm able to connect the switch. Right, you can probably hear in the background, Frank's fast asleep right next to me. Poor thing. Anyway, connecting the switch up. I'm wrapping the wire straight through the loop, and then sort of wrapping the wire around so it doesn't slip off, and then solder it on. So it's definitely stuck in there, and it's not going to go anywhere. Right, I've just finished wiring up the other end of the switch. That is long enough for it to go deep down inside into the hilt, and then poke straight through the bottom so it can be connected to uh, the battery holder. I did struggle with something earlier, but I've managed to remove that bit, so you didn't really get to see. That bit I just showed you there, that would be basically on the switch. If you're having it a metal one and you didn't want it sliding out, you'd basically screw it on. I basically used plumber's tape to try and hold it in. I did put quite a bit on there afterwards, so it would definitely stay in and it wouldn't move about. Though it did have a tendency of sliding out whenever it wanted to. So I pull the wires through. I think, as you can see, I was struggling to pull the red one through. It manages to come through. I give it a nice little tug so I can see it. Poke the rest of the red wire in. So I was able to. I think what I was trying to push back in there was the resistor, because I had to pull that out quickly for me to actually do it. I've managed to push that back in and then give it a nice little push, and then hey presto, switch is nicely and snugly in. I can push the LED. I have to give it a quick twist because there's still quite a bit of excess wire, because I I thought, more wired better in that way. If I did have to take it apart, I wouldn't break any components. Here you can see that I am putting on the battery compartment, so you guys can actually, well, for me to actually be able to get it working. It did take quite a bit of time getting everything sorted. The reason why there's AA batteries scattered all over the place and it keeps on moving all about is because I was trying to test the LED, see if it actually did work with the configuration I had. I didn't realise till the end that I need that in total, the way I rigged it up in the first place, which kind of buggered up a bit, was about just over about 5 volts. But the LEDs itself is about 3.7, so is the battery. I did struggle trying to get that in, but it does manage to nicely fit inside after a while of tinkering and getting it all sorted. I think I had to shave off little bits inside the hilt first before I could actually get it in. I had to figure a way of holding that piece inside at the same time, which was quite difficult. Wrapping up the wire inside, giving a nice quick poke, see if I can get that battery compartment inside. I didn't realise until afterwards, because I made the hole big enough, just enough for the battery compartment itself. I had to shave off a little bit more for it to actually go inside, especially with the battery connected to it, and it did struggle. I couldn't get the end on because it still was quite a tight fit, but it all went nice together, and you get to see the finished product now. And then, very, very bright blade now. The battery on this is fully charged, and I'll tell you what, I can light up a whole field because I've already tried it. And I'll tell you what, it's extremely nice. And for those who are big fans of, yeah, I know it's a bit of a mess up and I'd be head against the wall for a bit. But yeah, those who are fans of Little Frank. Yes, I know he's trying to sleep. I know I'm being rude and naughty, waking him up. Here we go. It's a better viewing. There you go. I know Daddy's naughty. I'll tell you what. All our fans will tell me off later when they say no. They'll tell us off. Well, tell me off. We give you all the love in the world. Yes. Right. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I'm going to quickly make what would be my own Star Wars film. Just for a bit of laugh with this. See what I can do. And, oh. Yeah. Yeah, make my own Star Wars film. And yeah, I'm not too sure whether to share it on YouTube with you guys or whether to just do it as a thing for myself. But if you do want to see it, if I do make it, please comment down below. I'll make it and I will post it up for you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this video here, sadly. I don't really want to, but I'm so pleased that I got my own lightsaber. And it's so bright. And if you've noticed, the colour of it is white. Right. Some of you may not know much about the Jedi folklore. You have blue, green, purple, red. There's a few other colours, but white isn't one that's normally in the canon. Anyway, the white lightsaber is somebody who was dark side, but is now found their way back into the light, but still uses dark side abilities, not to consume them. And they are grey Jedis, and that's what I want to try and do with my own personal lightsaber. The reason why it's made out of brass, wood, and leather, not because Wookie. You could put it as Wookie stuff found on Kashyyyk, But basically, all the parts to build your own lightsaber as a Jedi are parts that are available. And around my farm, there was an old bathtub, so that's where. No, sorry, that's from an old sink. This top bit here. This was from a bit of wood that had been drying out for about a year now. The leather's part of this, which is the leather I've been working on. Right, it's just a piece of scrap leather I thought it'd be nice to have on my table. The bottom end is a sink plug or bath plug. That's what that is, and that's also brass. I had to buy a whole unit, not including the basin itself or the whole bath, but it's just pretty much the overflow pipe with the downpipe, and this came with it. And if I can get this bit in a little bit further in, hang on, just a little bit stronger. Might have gone in further. Oh, there we go. He's on, and he fits on just nicely with a little bit of plumber's tape as well. But yeah, the only reason I'm using plumber's tape because I didn't want to use too much duct tape. I'm gonna have to put some more. I'm gonna have to replace all the plumber's tape that I've been using on this. But yeah, I'm pleased that it's all come out as well as it has. It is as how I wanted it, how I expected it to turn out. Yeah, if you guys are interested in building your own, do it. It's a load of fun, and you never know what you can come up with. You know, you find a nice piece of aluminium tubing down the bottom of the garden, and you find some old bits in your shed, and you think, oh, if I put that there, you can come up with some fantastic designs. Something unique. Something you can say, I built. That's what I could do with this. I built this. And I'm so happy. Thank you guys for watching. This is supposed to be my 50 subscribers edition. But if I can get 50 people before I actually put this up, before I can get my battery, as soon as I can get my battery and I'll get 50 subscribers, this video is going up. And I'm going to mess around at the very, very end, lightsaber, do all the tricks that I've been learning with the cheap, nasty, extendable ones you can get, you know, the kids ones. I bought that for about 99 pence in the charity shop. It's a Darth Vader's one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys, and may the force be with you. Please make one, send me an image. I want to see yours.